Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Cryos Maintenance Management. I'm your host, Bruce, and today we've got a really exciting topic for you. We're diving into something that's transforming industrial operations across the globe, digital permit-to-work systems. But we're not just talking about the what, we're getting into the how. How do you transition from paper-based systems to a fully digital one? And what steps should your team take to make this shift smoothly? Now, to help guide us through this process, I've got Alex here with me. Alex is an expert in maintenance management and IoT with years of experience in integrating cutting-edge technologies to improve industrial efficiency. Alex, thanks for being here.
Hey, Bruce. It's great to be here. I'm really excited to talk about this because moving to a digital permit-to-work system is one of the most effective ways to streamline operations, boost safety, and improve compliance.
Absolutely. I know that in many industries, paper-based permit-to-work systems have been the norm for a long time, but digital systems are becoming a game changer. So let's jump right in. Alex, could you break down for us what a digital permit-to-work system is and why it's such a big deal for maintenance management?
Sure thing. So, a permit-to-work system is a formal process used to control high-risk activities. These are the tasks that could potentially result in injury, damage, or downtime, like electrical maintenance or working at heights. Traditionally, this process has been done on paper, with supervisors manually issuing and tracking permits. Now, a digital permit-to-work system takes that paper process and moves it onto a digital platform, typically through an app or software solution. It allows teams to request, approve, and track permits in real time, all while keeping a centralized record for compliance and auditing purposes. The big deal here is the integration of technology, especially IoT, AI, and cloud computing, into a process that was once very manual and error-prone. By digitizing the system, companies can reduce risks, enhance transparency, and improve workflow efficiency.
That's a really clear breakdown. I can definitely see how it would improve efficiency and safety, but for a company that's still working with paper-based permits, how do they even start this transition? It sounds like a big jump.
It's definitely a big step, but the benefits far outweigh the challenges. Let's break it down into 5 key steps to help with the transition. Step 1. Assess current processes. Before jumping into a digital system, it's important to understand your existing permit-to-work process. Talk to the teams involved, maintenance managers, safety officers, and field workers. What's working and what's not? You might uncover bottlenecks like delays in permit approval or inconsistent record keeping. Step 2. Choose the right software solution. Once you've assessed the current state, it's time to choose a digital solution. There are a lot of platforms out there, but you'll want to focus on a few key features. Things like mobile compatibility, integration with existing systems like maintenance management or ERP, and real-time data tracking. For example, you might want a solution that allows field workers to request permits directly from their phones, and that can automatically log and store permits in the cloud for auditing. Step 3. Train the team. Now, this is one of the most critical steps. Even if you have the best software, your team needs to be trained on how to use it effectively. Create a training plan that involves hands-on demonstrations, video tutorials, and real-world examples. This way, your team won't just understand the how, but the why behind the shift to a digital process. Step 4. Implement in phases. I always recommend implementing a phased rollout. Start small, maybe with one department or type of permit, and test it out. Use this phase to gather feedback, address issues, and make adjustments before fully rolling it out across the entire organization. Step 5. Monitor and optimize. After the system is up and running, the final step is to monitor its performance. Are permits being processed faster? Are there fewer compliance issues? Make sure to regularly check in with the team and collect feedback. Over time, you'll want to optimize the system, whether it's adding new features or improving user interfaces.
Sounds like a system that evolves with the business. What would you say is the biggest advantage of moving to a digital system in the long run?
One of the biggest advantages is data visibility. With everything digitized, you can pull up real-time data about permits, who approved them, what tasks are outstanding, and so on. This makes it easier for managers to make informed decisions, spot trends, and prevent issues before they arise. Plus, it's great for compliance. There's always a digital trail, which helps with audits.
That's super helpful. Alex, thanks for breaking this down into manageable steps. I feel like anyone listening can now take that first step towards a smoother, safer, and more efficient maintenance process. Before we wrap up, any final thoughts?
Just that the digital shift is inevitable. It's not a matter of if, but when. And when done right, a digital permit-to-work system doesn't just save time. It enhances safety, improves compliance, and helps teams work smarter, not harder.
Well said. And with that, we'll close out today's episode of Cryos Maintenance Management. Thanks so much for tuning in, and a huge thank you to Alex for sharing all that valuable insight. We'll see you in the next episode.